I gotta walk through past the pillars to the creepy shack, and the word is deadline. Because I'm now thinking there's something to do with the pillars, but we'll probably run into that later, won't we? Apparently, also this first chapter is about 3 to 4 hours long. That's pretty decent considering it's only the first introduction chapter. I mean, there's going to be 5, and yeah, I think it's a really good deal. And well, since I pre-ordered, one of the bonuses of pre-ordering means that I can basically view a separate part of the Telltale forums. And some devs are posting there, and they've basically hinted at being, well, looking forward to making multiple seasons of Tales of Monkey Island. So yeah, I really hope that it does well enough to get into a further series, because I have no doubt that these games are going to be good.
What's the word?
Deadline.
Deadline.
Ooh, what a manly voice, Guybrush. Magic door. Always a plus. It's the voodoo lady.
Welcome, Guybrush.
I knew it.
The voodoo lady. Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer.
The what?
The cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
Yeah, about that.
Well, lying to her is probably not a good idea. Blaming Elaine is probably going to get me killed. So, I screwed up.
I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
What manner of complications?
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
The human LeChuck. This is troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
I wanna ask about the hand, but yeah, I'm just going to.
Have you got anything for my hand? I think I may have picked up a rash somewhere.
Fascinating.
And itchy. Can you fix it?
No.
Then what in the name of Satan's comb-over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
What was that?
That was the pox of LeChuck.
Who the what now?
The pox of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere. Were you touching him at the time?
I was! Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
I feel a piratey quest coming on.
As do
To
I.
eliminate the pox of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
The big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Treepwood. It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities, capable of absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him, and tell him I vouched for your character.
I'll get right on it after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The pox of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Whatever.
Um, I almost missed it, but when she showed that book of the big sponge, there was a little human portrait right next to it, and wow, that thing is epic huge. That's I wonder where they hit that. I mean, it's the size of a building or more. Wow. I also feel like these conversations are just really good, and I really don't have anything to contribute. I mean, I'm just sitting here smiling, basically, trying to hold back my laughs, because it might interrupt some of you people. Because, hey, it's proper voice actors, so hey, you want to listen as much as I do, so. God, can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
Later? But she could be in danger, or dead, or worse.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Threepwood.
Fine, fine. Can I even get out of this island?
Can you help me get off Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
I'm afraid the winds of Flotsam are controlled by forces beyond my control, Guybrush. Perhaps someone in town can help you.
In town, I get the feeling it's going to be that weird doctor for some reason. Because he seems weird. No, she can't help. Let's ask where LeChuck
You
is.
can't tell me about Elaine. Can you at least tell me where LeChuck is?
Without a mark of the voodoo on him, LeChuck's whereabouts are a mystery to me.
Then how do you know about Elaine? Or did I just forget some big plot point or something? I probably did, but hey. We stave off the pox of LeChuck. Is she going to explain the big sponge thing again?
Do you have anything to stave off the pox of LeChuck? His hand is really starting to annoy me.
The only way to safely deal with the pox is La Esponja Grande.
Fine. Anything else?
What else can you tell me about the pox of LeChuck?
It's a creeping cloud of unstoppable evil, spreading LeChuck's accumulated vileness like a disease across the seas.
Ugh.
Even now, I can sense the pox wending its way to this very island.
That's not good. That's not good at all. So, about this big sponge.
Assuming that I do go looking for La Esponja Grande after I get off this island, what else can you tell me about it?
It's a giant magical sea sponge capable of absorbing immense voodoo energies. If there's anything that can mop up all of LeChuck's evil mojo, it's the sponge.
Fine, that's really not anything else, but... Tell me more about this locket.
Tell me more about this locket.
Yeah.
It was given to me by my friend, Coronado de Cava.
Why do you keep putting dramatic pauses around friend? Was Coronado...
Yes, he was my boyfriend.
Oh my god!
We met in the Jerkbait Islands many years ago. I fell in love with his treasure-hunting mind and his beautiful eyes. He fell in love with my voodoo charms and my supple...
La 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 la, not listening!
Oh my god, that's priceless.
Like a volcano! But after several months of ocean-steaming passion, our love cooled after he became obsessed with the myth of La Esponja Grande. When we parted, he gave me that locket.
Sad. And disquietingly graphic.
Good thing you didn't hear most of it. Yeah. Also, about the subtitles, as I'm noticing, like... when someone's saying a lot and it goes onto the next screen, basically, it'll take a while, because it... yeah. Like, it just cut off on the la part of La Esponja Grande. And it just takes a little while before it goes into the next screen, basically. So it's not to do with desync or anything. It's just kind of slow that way. It's not too big of a deal, but the audio is good. So, is there anything else? What's your name, just for the heck of
I
it?
know you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Threepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.